Hello, welcome back to Guided Reading with Miss Oliver. I'm super excited to have you here with me today, and I can't wait to get started on our lesson. Before we do, let's make sure we have a few things in place. The first thing we're going to need are the two worksheets that we're going to work with for this lesson. The first worksheet is titled Common Nouns and Proper Nouns. You should see some pictures at the top and some words at the bottom. The second worksheet has no title, but you should see pictures throughout the worksheet and some boxes at the bottom. You're going to need a pencil to write with. We're also going to need the book How Many. And most importantly, you're going to want to make sure you're in a quiet and calm space so you can focus and grow your brain. If you need to pause the video right here to get your items together, please do so. If not, we can move on. So what exactly are we going to do in this video? The first thing we're going to do is go over those same 10 sight words that we talked about in our last two videos. We're going to jump into our new lesson on common nouns and proper nouns, and we're going to end it with reading our book, How Many. So for that sight word review, repeating after Miss Oliver: eat, sat, after, saw, get, will, about, I'm, back, than. One more time from the top: eat, sat, after, saw, get, will, about, I'm, back, and then. Now you're going to pause the video right here, so you're going to go through those 10 sight words on your own. Pause. Bringing it back in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. How did you do? Awesome job. 2 thumbs up. So jumping into our new lesson for today. In our last two videos, we talked about nouns. We learned that nouns were what? What are nouns? That's right. Nouns are people, places, things, or animals. Now we're going to learn about two different types of nouns: proper nouns and common nouns. Let me hear you say that. Proper nouns and common nouns. What exactly are they? Let's find out. So proper nouns are the unique names of people, places, things, or animals. They are capitalized because they're names. Let me say that one more time. Proper nouns are the unique names of people, places, or things. They're always going to be capitalized because those are the special names for special places. Common nouns are not unique. They have no special names and they won't be capitalized. Let's look at some examples. So who's that a picture of? That's right, that's Mr. Night Justice. Mr. Night Justice is an example of a proper noun because that's his unique name. Because that's his name, it's always going to be capitalized because proper names are always what? Capitalized. Awesome job. So we have Mr. Night Justice as an example of a proper noun. Let's see what we have for common nouns. We have man. We know that man is not his name. That's not a unique name. That's not special. It's not capitalized. So we know that that is a common noun. Mr. Night Justice, proper noun, capitalized name. Man, common noun, not unique, not capitalized. Let's look at some more examples. So up first we have restaurant and Chick-fil-A. We have restaurant under common nouns. Restaurant is an example of a common noun because that's not a unique name for a place. And if we look closely, it's not capitalized as well. Then we come over here, proper nouns. Chick-fil-A. That's a unique name for a unique place. That is considered a proper noun. Let's look at our next one. We have art teacher under common noun and Mrs. McDonald under proper noun. Art teacher is considered a common noun because that is not her name, that's not a unique name, and it's not capitalized. But Miss McDonald is considered a proper noun because that's Miss McDonald's special unique name, and if we look closely, it's capitalized. Let's look at the next one. I want you to tell me why boys is a common noun. Think, think, think. That's right. Boys is considered a common noun because that's not the name of these two boys. That's not their name. But if we look under proper noun, why is Cameron and Carter considered a proper noun? That's right, because that's a unique name for two unique boys. Let's look at the next one. We have girl under common noun and Navi under proper noun. Why is that? Why is girl under common noun? That's right. Girl is under common noun because that's not a unique name for a unique person. And if we look closely, it's not capitalized. Why is Navi under proper nouns? Right again, because that's a unique name for a unique person. And her name is capitalized because we know that proper names are always what? Capitalized. Awesome job. I think we're ready for our independent practice. So let's go ahead and take out those two worksheets and our pencil to write with. I'll give you 5 seconds to do so. So after we write our names at the top of our worksheet, we can jump right in. So for the first worksheet that's titled Common Nouns and Proper Nouns, the direction says write common or proper on the line next to each word. Mrs. Oliver is going to do the first two for you. So I'm going to look at the word restaurant and I'm going to think, is restaurant a common noun or a proper noun? I know that proper nouns are unique names for special people, places, or things. And I know that they're always capitalized. If I look closely, restaurant is not capitalized, and I know that that's not a unique name. So that must be a common noun. So I'll write C or common on my line. And then I'll go to number 2 and do the same thing. Save more groceries. I know Save More Groceries is the name of a grocery store. So I know that is a unique name for a unique place. And if I look closely, I see that it's capitalized. So that must be a proper noun. So I'll write P or proper on my line. And then I'll do that for the rest of my problems. Then I come down to the bottom part. It says write 3 common nouns, write 3 proper nouns. So for common nouns, I can look back at the top and I can see, okay, I had restaurant for common noun. So I'll write that right here under my common noun section. I had save more groceries for proper nouns. So I'll come right here and I'll write save more groceries underneath my line for proper nouns. After I complete this worksheet, I'll move on to my second one. This worksheet says, look, read, and match. Then fill in the boxes with the correct nouns. So I'm going to look at all my words on this side and all my words on the other side. I know that these words are not capitalized, so these must be common nouns. And these words are capitalized, so these must be my pronouns on this side. I'll look at my picture and I'll think, Winnie the Pooh is a bear. So I can write bear under common nouns, because that's not his name and it's not capitalized. So I'll write bear. And then I'll find his name over here and I'll write it under proper nouns because I know that that's his name, that's his unique name, and it's a proper noun. So you'll complete your 2 worksheets and you have about 8 minutes to do so. So go ahead and pause your video right here to complete your worksheets. Bringing it back in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and push your worksheets and your pencils to the side. And now we're going to take out our book, How Many? While you get your book out, Miss Oliver is going to do the same thing. So today we'll be reading the book, How Many? The author of this book is Katie Knight, and it's illustrated by Signe Norden. We know the author writes the words and the illustrator draws the pictures. So before we read our book, we want to try to predict or guess what this book is going to be about by looking at the cover and reading the title. So if we look at the cover of this book and read the title, what do we predict or guess this book is going to be about? Go ahead and take 15 silent seconds to think, think, think. Go ahead and pause your video. Bringing it back in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So after you had your time to think, what do you predict this book is going to be about based off the cover of it and the title? That's an excellent guess. You said you think this book is going to be about how many people are in the picture. That's a good guess. Pretty good. Kiss your brain. So before we read our book, we always go over words to know. So repeating after Miss Oliver, our first one is arms, candies. Arms, candles, eyes, kites, sea, smiles, wheels, windows, and wings. One more time from the top. Arms, candles, eyes, kites, sea, smiles, wheels, windows, wings. So these are words to know before reading the book, How Many? So we had a chance to predict or guess what the book was going to be about. We went over our words to know. Now you'll have a chance to read the book on your own. We're going to end our video right here and you're going to read the book, How Many? Once we meet back in our next video, we're going to read the book together and then we'll answer some questions at the end. So I will see you next time and you have an amazing day. Bye.